Hi Gemini, welcome to your December forecast. The most important news for you this month is that Mercury, your ruler, goes retrograde on the 20th of December all the way until the 8th of January. And as you know, Mercury retrograde can be a wonderful time period if you go with what Mercury retrograde is wanting from you rather than fighting against it. So it's not the best time for signing contracts, it's not the best time for making travel plans, and I just really would make sure that you back up your hard drive and do whatever you can just to try to avoid getting into serious negotiations or contractual agreements during this time. The great thing you can do though, lovely Geminis, is you can reflect, you can reassess, you can relax, you can release, you can surrender, you can allow to be happening whatever's happening. And Geminis, you've always got a million things on the go, and now would be the best time from the 20th to just burn the to-do list. Just say, all right, I've done as much as I can do now, I'm letting the rest go, and if there's anything really important, I'm sure I'll know it. Let's break down the month for you. On the 8th, we've got Venus joining Mars up here in your 9th house. Venus in the 9th house. This would be a great time for travelling. It would also be a great time for studying something new, something that you really think you'd enjoy. You may meet somebody from overseas. Could be a friendship, could even be a love relationship that could blossom from this. Be a very good time to go on a retreat, to do anything that takes your spirituality, if you like, your soul to a new level where you can really just allow yourself to be free of all the everyday responsibilities, all the things that you think that, again, this have to, must do, can just be relaxed at this time. I can feel some of you Gemini saying, how can I possibly do that? I've got this and that and the other and all this to do. And you may find yourself still doing things, but I'm just going to say, if you feel as though that you're just getting exhausted with the doing, stop, relax, go for a spa, have a massage, do whatever it takes, go into nature, breathe, and just give yourself time to integrate the busyness of your life. You'll find it really will work for you. On the 13th of the month, we've got a full moon in your sign, here in your first house, lovely Geminis. So, it's shining a light on you. Are you getting what you need? We've got the Sun and Saturn going on in your house of relationships. So some of you may be experiencing a few challenges in relationships. Maybe certain relationships need to be restructured or even possibly ended. But this is shining a light here on you. What do you want? How do you want to appear? How do you want to look? We've got a new year coming. Do you want to change the way you dress? Do you want to wear some new colours? Do you want to express yourself differently? Do you want to move your body differently? Do you want to write differently, communicate differently? What are the things you want to change about yourself? If there's one thing a full moon will do in your sign, it will just bring up possibly all the things that you'd like to change in self. And this would be a great time to make some of those changes, bit by bit. Not to get dissatisfied with yourself, not to criticize yourself, that can sometimes happen with the full moon in the first house, but to really look at your life and say, I'm doing this well, I'm doing that well, oh, look at this, I'm doing so many things well, let me see how I can add to this list now. And on the 20th of the month, we've got Mars going into Pisces in your 10th house, and this is when Mercury goes retrograde here in your 9th house, along with Pluto. Now, Mars in Pisces is not a strong placement. It's a placement, Mars in Pisces really wants to make peace with everybody. So with it reflecting with Neptune there, you might find yourself really ready to forgive, to let go, especially anything connected with work, people in the workplace. Maybe time just to let go of having to keep pushing forward. Time just to say, que sera, sera. I shall just let things be. Let it be. Because certainly with Mercury retrograde in the 8th, this would be a definite no-no for any kind of financial agreements, contracts, loans, anything like that. I would steer well clear of that with Mercury retrograde in your 8th house. It's a time to reflect upon finances. It's time to look at money and resources, how you use them, how you feel about them, what you think about them. What are you thinking about money? When I just say the word money, what do you think? Do you think, oh, I've got plenty. It's such an abundant world, there's more than enough. Or are you thinking, oh, I've got this bill to pay and I haven't done that, and gosh, it's the holidays and I've got all this money to... So this is asking you to go a little deeper. To look at maybe what you think about money and maybe to make some changes so that you can have more of a flow, more of an ease, more of an energetic flow with finances for this new year. Could bring some wonderful changes for you. And on the 22nd of the month, we've got the Sun coming into this house. And on the 29th, a lovely new moon happening in this house. So maybe there's something new happening with a partnership, a business partnership. Maybe there's something new happening with your spouse or your partner's finances. You may find that you get an opportunity to revisit a financial situation. It could be something to do with a bank, a mortgage, anything to do with money and finance or resources of some kind, and you get an opportunity to change it, to renew it, to think about it differently. And it's the house of sexuality and intimacy, and an opportunity maybe for you to look at ways that you could allow yourself to be more intimate with people, to really be in the moment with people. I hope you feel that with me right now when I'm speaking to you. I'm right here with you, sitting here with you, experiencing this feeling of letting go and releasing and surrendering to whatever is happening. That's going to be your key to making this month a really easy month. Jupiter's in your 5th house, opposite to Uranus. So this is bringing a lot more creative energy, creative juices. Don't be afraid to really explore more of your creativity. Geminis, you can do so many different things. Often you can do things with your hands, with your brain, with your mind, with your tongue. You've got that silvery tongue. You've got so many things you can do. Don't be afraid to bring them out, to try new things, especially during Mercury retrograde, when it may be a time of allowing some more peacefulness to come into your life, for something new to blossom out of you. Looks like an exciting month if you will only allow it to be so. Thank you to so many of you who comment, who share, who subscribe. To the emails you send me, I'm so grateful to you. I hope this is a wonderful December, and do watch my 2017-18 video if you haven't already done so. Thank you.